So I'm out here giving my Yaupon a good watering. It's been a hot week for it. It's like 111 heat index today, been dry, so felt the soil and it was really dry. But I wanted to talk to you all about different cultivars of Yaupon. So if you're into tea at all, you might know that there are a lot of different cultivars of that. Just within Japanese tea alone, there's dozens of different cultivars, Yabukita, Okumidori, Seimidori, Samidori, the list goes on. And similarly, Yaupon has a lot of different cultivars. So it's really yet to be seen what cultivars I have. I'm not really sure yet. It's their first year in. Something that can help give it away is the berry production on the females. But I think I have a mix of different cultivars based on what I'm seeing right now. Some may be the dwarf cultivars, but most of them aren't giving off that characteristic. They're getting very high growth rates, some over 10 inches already this year since I transplanted back in February and March. So the dwarf cultivars are only going to grow like 3 to 6 inches per year. So the fact that a lot of these have already doubled that within a year indicates they're definitely not dwarf varieties. This is the one I was just standing in front of. You can see it's about 2 feet tall. And all of this, from here up is all new growth, right? So that's about 8 inches right there on that branch alone. Looking to get pretty tall, and you can see some bigger leaves on the older growth down here, where that's about over an inch long, I would say. I'm thinking this may be Hoskin Shadow, although it's a little bushier than I would expect that to be, but maybe in their young life, that's what they are. And then you come over to this guy, really dense, bushy. He's growing a lot slower. You can see there's no really large leaves, but maybe that'll change over time. So this one actually could be one of the dwarfs. So there are 2 types of dwarfs, kind of the main types, and that's Schillings and Nana. And these ones will get 4 to 5 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet around. Nana gets a little larger than Schillings. But there's countless cultivars. A lot of them don't even have a name. Like I said, I think I got some Hoskin Shadow. There's weeping varieties called Pendula. There's a Bordeaux variety. Pride of Houston is one of the weeping varieties. The list goes on. I think, in the wild, I think you're going to see a lot of cultivars that haven't even been named yet. You can see this one's exhibiting a different growth pattern than the 2 I already looked at, with a lot of branching like this and a lot of vertical growth along here. Pretty much from here out is all brand new growth. You can see this big long stem here is completely brand new. So there's not really a whole bunch of information out there about using the different varieties for tea. Usually the dwarf varieties of Schillings and Nana are going to be used in landscaping. And I think you'll find Pride of Houston, as you imagine, all around Houston, Texas. But again, mostly used as an ornamental tree. So I kind of hope that I have a bunch of different cultivars, and then I can, taste the difference, see if there are differences in those flavor profiles, similar to what you get in, different tea varieties. So yeah, I think it'll be fun if I do have different ones. The good news is they're all growing pretty well. Transplanted 100 in the spring, lost 10 unfortunately, but a 90% success rate is it's pretty good, especially for my first year, I think. So yeah, stick around. I think based on the growth I'm seeing, I'm going to be able to do a harvest this year. Probably not a banger harvest, but a small one. And if you want to follow along as I start my venture into commercial Yaupon farming and hopefully spreading the good word, about America's native tea, just follow me at Piedmont Yaupon Tea on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube.